Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's take a minute here and a couple seconds. Just settle in. Can begin to gather our whole selves and bring it to the cushion. Today I'm going to read a little bit from Pema Chodron's book, Practicing Practicing Peace in Times of War. The plow went by. War begins when we harden our hearts, and we harden them easily in minor ways and then in quite serious major ways, such as hatred and prejudice. Whenever we feel uncomfortable, it's so sad, really, because our motivation in hardening our hearts is to find some kind of ease, some kind of freedom from the distress that we're feeling. Someone once gave me a poem with a line in it that offers a good definition of peace: softening what is rigid in our hearts. We can talk about ending war, and we can march for ending war. We can do everything in our power, but war is never going to end as long as our hearts are hardened against each other. What happens is a chain reaction, and I'd be surprised if you didn't know what I'm talking about. Something occurs that can be as small as a mosquito buzzing, and you tighten. If it's more than a mosquito, or maybe a mosquito is enough for you, depending on the time, something starts to shut down in you, and the next thing you know, imperceptibly, the chain reaction of misery begins. We begin to fan the grievance with our thoughts. These thoughts become the fuel that ignites war. War could be that you smash that little teensy-weensy mosquito. But I'm also talking about war within the family, war at the office, war on the streets, and also war between nations. War in the world. I'm almost done. We often complain about other people's fundamentalism, but whenever we harden our hearts, what's going on with us? There's an uneasiness, and then a tightening, a shutting down, and then the next thing we know, the chain reaction begins, and we become very righteous about our right to kill the mosquito, or yell at the person in the car, or whatever it might be. We ourselves become fundamentalists, which is to say, we become very self-righteous about our personal point of view. Let's sit for a couple minutes together. Try and stick with it. These first few minutes are so charged with energy. It fools us into thinking we don't want to do this. Just give it a couple of minutes. Start to feel the sensations. Cool air in your nostrils. Tight shoulder. My left hand is relaxed. I can put my attention over there. Sounds in your room. Your own weight on your seat. Soften our intention. Soften our aspiration. Fully knowing my vow helps. My vow to sit here till the bell rings. Let our breathing grow a little bit. Everything can wait. Just one more minute. Bring my whole self to this next breath. Even just this little bit begins to soften our hearts. The expert Buddha, the one who knows exactly everything, is you. I think the more we learn about ourselves, the more Buddha we become. Just because we can have confidence in, oh my goodness, I'm kind, or oh, I'm thoughtful. You can drop it, or oh, I'm a mean ass jerk. That's not good. I was gonna continue on. I think we're on picture 7. This is the 10 ox starting pictures from the 12th century. And they were accompanied by a verse, a preface, a verse, and a waka, which is like a capping poem. Picture 1, searching for the ox. Until now, he's never been lost. Why then do you search? The ox is, people say it's enlightenment, but it's true nature. It's our true nature. It's like how we naturally respond in the world. Picture 2, seeing the traces. With the aid of the sutras, you gain understanding. Picture 3, seeing the ox. In the trees, nightingales sing and sing again. Sun warms the soft wind, green willows line the bank. Here, there's nowhere left for it to hide. Its majestic head and horns no artist could draw. In that beautiful, comfortable place. Catching the ox. That's picture 4. Today you chanced upon it. And then the verse goes, with your last ounce of strength you take it, but stubborn and strong it won't be broken. Now it suddenly climbs to high ground, then it descends to vanish deep into the mist. Picture 5, taming the ox. Oh, I wanted to taming the ox. Once one little thought arises, another follows. Adhere to awakening and all becomes truth. Reside in ignorance and all is unreal. Picture 6, riding the ox home. I'm going to read the waka again because it's lowing at mind, limpid and soaring sky. White clouds are coming back to the peaks. And here we are, picture 7. Ox forgotten, the self remains. True nature. Preface. The Dharma is not dual. The ox just points to our subject. As rabbit and snare differ in name, so fish and net are not the same. As gold comes forth from dross, so the moon emerges from clouds. A shaft of its icy light, ancient even in the age of Ion. I'm not sure what that is. Verse. Astride your ox, you've reached the hills of home. With ox put away, you too are at ease. The sun's risen 3 poles high, yet still you're dreaming. Your whip and line hang idle under the thatched eaves. Waka, hard to take. People who fret over good and bad, knowing nothing of Naniwa reeds, which I know nothing of. The ox forgotten, the self remains. Peace to all. Hope everybody has a great day, great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. And take care. Thank you for joining me.